In this video, I want to introduce you to how my class is structured and what to expect over the next couple of weeks. You've already logged into the class Moodle page, so all this information is going to be found under our Introduction to Class link. Also at this time, make sure you download a copy of the syllabus and the addendum to the syllabus. So here's what we need to know. First off, this class is fully online. At no time will we ever meet on campus in the classroom. Everything that you do is expected to be found on the class's Moodle page. I want to be able to give you enough time to work on each of the assignments, but we're going to be moving very quickly. New assignments are going to be posted every Monday morning. So when you log into the Moodle page, you'll be expected to see new assignments posted at the bottom of the Moodle page on that morning. All of the assignments are going to be due on Sunday by midnight. This means I'm giving you an entire week and even the weekends to be able to work on anything from that unit. So you've got from Monday morning until Sunday at midnight in order to turn work in. Now, as you work on the assignments, I want to be able to give you feedback before you turn in your final work. So if there's any problems or questions, I can address them and you won't get counted off for that. I have a critique on Wednesdays and Friday of every week. In order to participate in this critique, you need to upload your work by Wednesday morning or Friday morning at 8 o'clock in the morning. Now I record these critiques and I'll upload them to the class Moodle page so that you can watch them at any time. You need to have your work turned in by 8 o'clock on Wednesday or 8 o'clock on Friday in order to get credit for that week's critique. And you are required to participate in at least one critique each week. So if you miss Wednesdays, you must turn in some work by Friday in order to get that critique grade. Now, if you turn in work late, my policy is to take off one letter grade for each day something is turned in late, up to 4 days. This means if something is due on Sunday and you turn it in on Monday, the highest grade that you can expect to get will be a 90, which is a B, all the way up until Thursday, which will be an automatic 60, but after that day, it's an automatic 0. I do not accept late work past the 4th day, so make sure you're on task and turning in your work on time. Now, there are two different kinds of assignments that I give every week. You're going to have projects and exercises. A project is going to count 60% of your overall grade. These projects are major assignments that usually take a good bit of time to finish. During these projects, I'm going to expect to see you perform certain techniques or show mastery in using certain tools. Now, the exercises only count 40% of your grade. These exercises are meant to be like smaller assignments that teach you how to use tools or how to do certain techniques, and they'll help you in building up your projects. But just know there's two kinds of grades you're going to get: projects and exercises. Projects are going to count the most at 60%, and exercises are going to count the least at 40%. If you're going to be late on something, make sure you're not late on your project grade, but keep up with all of your assignments throughout the semester. Now, there is a textbook for this class. We're going to be using the Tradigital Animate CC 12 Principles of Animation in Adobe Animate. This is by Stephen Brooks. This book is available both in print and online digital copies, so you can order or purchase whichever one you feel most comfortable using. You are required to use this textbook, and we're going to be using it for every unit and project that we face in this semester. Now, I'm aware that taking an online class can have its own unique challenges. If at any time you face a problem that hinders you from completing an assignment, you are responsible for letting me know as soon as possible. Please don't wait until weeks or days later to let me know that you couldn't finish something simply because you faced an issue. For the most part, I'm going to try to help you through any problems that come up, but I can only help you if you contact me in a timely manner. Now, one of the biggest challenges is simply setting aside time to be able to work on your unit's assignments. If you set aside at least an hour a day, I guarantee all of the projects that we work on can be finished within 1 week. Try to treat this class as if you were coming to a traditional class and sitting in a classroom. Set aside some time every day to work through all of the assignments and upload them and turn them in as soon as you finish them. Now, if you do have a learning disability, you should have contacted the Office of Student Counseling and Disability Service and get them to write a formal letter of accommodation. You are responsible for delivering that letter to me so that I can make adjustments and accommodations for your needs. Please do this as soon as possible and don't put it off till the end of the semester. Now, from time to time, you may have an excusable reason for missing an assignment. If you do, please contact me as soon as possible and let me know why you've missed the assignment. So what's an excusable reason? Well, this can be something like a medical emergency or a family situation that comes up. Something that takes away a lot of your time and resources that you can't devote to working on these class assignments. If this happens to you, you don't have to go into major details, but let me know that you're okay and let me know that it may be an excusable reason for giving you some extra time. Otherwise, you are responsible for setting aside time and keeping up with all of your assignments. Now, there are some common inexcusable reasons that I hear from students that I cannot accept for turning in late work or not doing assignments. First off, you are going to be responsible for backing up any work that you have. It's inexcusable to tell me that your computer crashed and that you lost your assignment. You need to have your work saved not only on your computer, but save it on an external hard drive or upload it to the cloud. This way, having multiple copies will allow you to back up and go back to those older editions and at least turn in your work that way. Also, you are responsible for making sure that your computer works correctly. If your computer crashes or if you've got software that's not compatible, that's an inexcusable reason for turning in work late. Your work needs to be backed up and you are responsible for fixing any computer problems that come up. I simply cannot troubleshoot everyone's computer and software problems, so that responsibility is on your shoulders. My computer crashed, my files got deleted, or I thought I turned it in. Those are all inexcusable reasons for missing an assignment. Finally, and above all, if you have any problems or questions, don't hesitate to contact me as soon as possible. Email tends to be the best way to reach me.